You know, we weren't very good. You know, about what I expected. We've been inconsistent in practice. We're young, inexperienced. Our first group's pretty good, and then past that, we don't really know what we're going to get. But our guard play has to get a lot better if we're going to win like we have in the past.
Things you like? Some players that stood out for you?
I like our big kids. I don't really like our guard play at all right now. I didn't think any of them were any good. I mean, Chauncey did what he does, which is score, but he's got to do more than that, really. But the rest of them, I thought, were just no good, really.
So you're expecting more from Chauncey on defense then?
Yeah, he just has to, you know, he has to make more winning plays, you know, but he can score. There's no doubt. We knew he could score.
Were you not satisfied with the defense overall?
We were okay to start, and then we got tired and kind of, we're mediocre at best, I thought. I think Zeke covered a lot of mistakes.
What specifically are you expecting defensively?
Well, I just think, you know, when you play a team like that, you can't let them drive you, which the last 10 minutes they drove us consistently to their right hands. You know, we're way better than that. You know, we just weren't good in any aspect. You can't turn the ball over 23 times against them.
How is your bench rotation shaping up right now?
A little uncertain. You know, that's probably half our problem is we're really not sure where we're going with what right now. I think the freshman being out has hurt us because he's probably the next best ball handler we have.
Just for clarification on which freshman?
DG Batayu.
Okay.
So see when he can get back. We don't know. We got a lot of work to do. I didn't think our older perimeter guys played worth a darn, especially Abreu. I thought he was awful. You know, he has to play way better than that. I thought he tried to do too much. Just never got us in anything. Just played helter-skelter.
How much of this do you think had to do with the opponent as opposed to you played down to your opponent tonight?
None. I thought it was all us. I mean, we played them last year and beat them 111 to 48. So, I mean, we didn't play down last year. We just had a more mature team. You know, I told our guys like Quincy Diggs and Abreu, they were middle relievers last year. You know, they played really good in the middle of the game, but McNeese and Darryl Roberts were the closers. And now these guys are trying to become closers, and they have to play like closers rather than middle relievers. And I think that's probably the biggest adjustment we have to make this year. And I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just being honest. I think that's what I do with our guys is I tell them the truth on a consistent basis. Our big guys are plenty good enough to play with anybody in the country. Our guards have to play better than that. And our big guys weren't great in some areas today either, but we didn't do a very good job of getting them the ball, really.